pretty sure I need to change a fuel pump on this. I'm way down on power. It dies all the time. And I'm getting really good gas mileage. That's a couple things, 3 things that have never really happened on this truck. So let's change this fuel pump. Getting up on the ramps didn't quite work out, but we got there close enough. Don't have to be that high. I bought this fuel pump a couple years ago because I thought I had messed the fuel pump in the truck up a while ago. I got the O-ring. I don't have a new locking mechanism, but I do have a fuel filter. While I'm under the truck, I'm also going to change the oil deal. Now that I'm under here, I've known this for a while, but I have a major oil leak. There's oil all over everything. Hoping it's just an oil filter or something. I've decided, instead of lift the bed or cut a hole in the bed, I'm just going to lower the tank, pull the fuel tank, replace all the stuff, and put the fuel tank back. Why I'm decided to do this way? Well, I don't have I use the bed, so I'm not going to cut a hole in it. I don't have anything to lift the bed, and I'm working alone, so those other 2 options aren't really an option for me right now, so I'm just going to lower the tank. Now I need to just lower it a little bit so I can get all this stuff off of it. Got the tank dropped. Now I need to just go up here and unhook all this stuff. It's which might be difficult because I can't see any of it from where I'm at. So I decided I'm just gonna throw my arm up there and do everything by touch. Top of this tank's pretty gross. I scraped it off with a screwdriver. Now I gotta hit it with some compressed air. She's kind of clean, not very actually, but good enough. Now it's time to take the pump out. Okay. Let's see if I can take this out without dripping or spilling anything. Oof. I don't know if you're supposed to do this, but I was always told to by some old farmer, and none of his tricks have failed yet. So put some grease around the gasket, and if the grease gets in your fuel system, oh crap, that one has a little dirt on it, so it'll help it seal. I don't know if this actually does anything, but I was told it did. It just helps lube everything and keep everything nice and pliable, malleable. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so go in like this, then go in like that. That's probably not how it's supposed to do. And then you fit these where those little tabs are. There with it. One thing you got to do is make sure you put an O-ring back on these fittings, because if you don't have one, it'll leak. I wanted to take this plastic cover off the bottom, clean it out, then put it back on. Just wanted to show you how much crap's actually stuck in there. For the first probably 20 years of this truck's life, it lived on a gravel road. So got it all cleaned up. I took off the ground, the wire I cut earlier, cleaned up the frame where it's supposed to mount, put new hose clamps on everything because the old ones were shot. Hopefully I didn't get too much dirt in anything. Now I'm going to try to slide her back under there and hook everything back up. So I got to kind of pry it in the right spot. This is definitely not the right way to do this. So the easy way to tell which line goes to where, this one has a big hole, this one got a little hole. Alright, I got all the hoses started. Nothing's tight yet though. So I got everything started. I'm gonna see if I can get this rear strap on. Just moving the jack back and forth. Moving the blocks back and forth. And hoping to God it works. So far, I mean, it hasn't fallen down, but it's not going very good. Okay, so got that strap and that strap on. They're not tight. Now I have to tighten all this stuff. Probably would have been better to do that when it was off, just tighten it how I had it, but I wanted to be able to move a little bit, so I didn't tighten it. So this might be a continuous pain in the butt. I got all of those tight back on. Still need to get the filler neck and the filler vent on tight, but I'm tired of doing all this stuff for a second, so I'm gonna take a break from that and tighten some straps on it. Much easier when it's all in place. Okay, fuel tank's back in. I believe I got everything hooked up. Now I gotta take off the fuel filter because I got a new one. I put some oil in it. This is the third time I've turned it on the key. Just let it sit for a second. Let's see if she starts. Pretty safe to say that fixed it. Wouldn't idle like that previously. Fixed the dipstick. It was just riding up a little bit. I shoved it way the heck down in there now, so it shouldn't leak anymore. It's hot. I'm tired. I'm gonna let the valve covers leak a little bit longer. All right, to answer the question, is it easier to drop the fuel tank or raise the bed? Neither. The easiest one is to take it to a shop. Have them do it. Hope they do it right. Second easiest one is to get a bunch of friends, provide beer, and possibly pizza, and have them help you do it. The third one, just because I haven't done it yet, I would say the bed. Because, yeah, dropping the tank by yourself sucks. But we got it to work, everything's running, so